So the sound is coming from this particular area. It's a clicking sound. Whenever the suspension is going up and down, this clicking sound is coming. This forkator was removed, this number plate was removed, the headlight grill and everything was removed. Even the fork oil was also changed, but this particular sound is not going away. This clicking sound, so this clicking sound is coming whenever I'm going like through a bumper or a bumpy road. This clicking sound is actually coming, and it feels like that some loose plastic parts or some loose bolts are actually going haywire, but it is actually coming from this particular fork. So might be the bushes or the spring is having some defect in it, but the service center guys are unable to find out that what is happening.
Hello guys, this is the update of the previous video which I made about the Hunter, the problems in this particular motorcycle. So by the grace of God, every issue was resolved, but this particular issue of the fork noise or this particular clipping noise from the fork is not resolved yet. And in the meanwhile, I actually lost one of my keys, so I need to replace the lock set. So I am going to this Aditya Motors service center where the lock set is available for Hunter. I'll be changing the lock set, and I'll be also mentioning the issue with the suspension, on the front suspension which I'm facing. So let's go and see that what is happening today. So I have reached the service center. The roads to the service center are awful. My vehicle was all muddy and dirty while coming, but it's okay, nothing to worry about. So when I visited the service center, it was around 12 p.m. I have to admit that all the support executives in this particular service center is very professional. Every work in this service center goes on time, and nothing is delayed. So I waited for around 30-40 minutes, and you can see that it is ready to be welcomed into the service area, and just after a few minutes only, it was taken into the bay number 1. I can see from the waiting room that a guy is actually changing the lock set right now, and I can see that they are covering my tank with this particular thermocol sheet or something like that to avoid scratches. I was very impressed by the service quality of this particular service center, and the work was done with an awesome pace because the lock set was changed only within maximum 30 to 40 minutes. That's the average duration which I can say. So the price of the lock set was around 1130 rupees plus labor, and I also changed the front brake pads, which made the service cost around 1700 or 1800 odd bucks. But the front fork noise was actually not resolved, so I again highlighted the issue. A new job card was opened, and you can see one of the service engineers is now testing and checking out the noise. He switched off the engine to isolate the noise, you can see, and he successfully found out that what was the noise coming. And right now you can see that they are removing a windshield, the headlight grill and everything. They removed the headlight as well to check that whether it was faulty or not, but the issue was not resolved, so it was taken to another bay. So the ball bearings and the fork oil was supposed to be replaced, and the ball bearings were supposed to be greased basically. So what they did, they removed the cone set, greased the cone set, they changed the oil. The fork oil only after 3000 kilometers it went bad. I don't know how. They were also surprised, so they replaced it for free. But even after changing the fork oil, lubing or greasing the cone set and the ball bearings, still the issue was not resolved, and I was quite frustrated because it was around 7 p.m. of evening, and it was around 7-8 hours I was waiting at the service center. I was hungry, I was tired, and still the issue was not resolved. So what I told was it was the closing time of the service center, hence I told to reassemble my bike and give it to me. I will check it afterwards. So what I did was I came back home and launched a complaint to Royal Enfield customer service. They told me that they will be looking into this. I'm not blaming the Aditya Motor guys, because the Aditya Motor Service Center and the mechanics as well are very cooperative. They tried their level best. They worked for around 3 to 4 hours straight on my bike, but still it was not fixed. I don't know what kind of problem Ari has given to this particular motorcycle. It's a spooky problem, which I'll call, because no one is able to find that what is the issue. If you guys can understand that what is the issue going on, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be updating you guys with another video if the problem is resolved. I actually really got very depressed. I don't know that what will be happening with this. It's been 6 months, a very rough 6 months with this particular motorcycle, but let's see what is happening in the near future. So take care everyone and have a good day ahead. Bye bye.